This stretch is going to be a breathing exercise to help you kind of release the front side of the hip. So whether you feel kind of pulled forward like this, or just find you've been sitting a long time and it's kind of tough to stand up, what this exercise is going to be doing is helping to release the front of the hip. And one of the reasons why that hip might be tight is because you've been sitting in like that position for a while, but one reason it's hard to release it is because we need this side to become strong so that this will release. The body is smart. It doesn't want to put you in an uncomfortable position. So for many people looking for more hip extension without lumbar arching, so doing this. So this is movement at my spine, my movement at my hip. So hip to knee isn't changing. It's just my back. It's the twerking motion versus getting it from the hip. So we need to have a coordination between the muscle back here being strong, the muscles back here being strong, in order to allow this front muscle to extend or go back. Okay, so whether you've come here because you're looking for more hip extension or frankly just really tight in the hip, this is a little inhibition exercise. You could do this off of the back of a bed. So like you could do this off of your bed, or maybe not a couch, might not work so much. What we're going to do is take something underneath a knee. And to be honest, the angle for this video is kind of tough. So bear with me. I need to get my low back flat. Okay. So if I get down on this bench, I don't want to lift my low back off like Kim Kardashian kind of thing. I don't want that arch. I want to exhale and bring my front ribs down. Not so much that I tuck and lift my butt, which is critical. So we want to exhale to get the structures in the front of the abs on, to allow us to use the muscles in the back, to allow us to inhibit. Okay? Everywhere else is strong, which means this can finally release. So it's going to go underneath the hamstring and the calf. Hey, my calf's hanging off the edge. This foot is in flexion, so whether it's beside because you have room or on top of the roller is fine. Okay. Personally, I have a ponytail back here, so I'm going to put my right hand, so right leg, right hand. Nope, opposite. Right leg, left hand under my head just to support my neck. Okay, and I'm going to reach. So if this is my right leg, I'm going to reach this arm up. And you'll notice when I reach, letting the shoulder blade leave the spine, it makes it easier to get those front ribs down. So stability through the front. So part of this is just inhaling to reach and find space in the back. And keeping that reach, exhaling front ribs. Turn on. So keeping the reach, but turning the abs on. In the legs, I'm pressing the leg down and pulling the heel towards me. So there's no end goal of where I want to be. It's an isometric contraction. I'm pressing down. I'm pulling it towards me. I'm reaching and I'm breathing. That exhale is helping to make sure the front ribs press down, which keeps our low back flattened. And then really tough, see if you can not clench the butt cheeks. Relax the butt cheeks. Relax right in through that crack. 5 good exhales will work here if you need to kind of shake it out a couple of times before you move to the other side. You might find one side harder than the other to get those low ribs to pull back and down. That's an oblique. That's a full exhale all the way to the belly button. So pressing down with the leg and pulling the heel in. Abs are on, big reach through the left arm. Okay, so give that a try if you're on the quest, as I said, for more hip extension without lumbar extension. Okay, so we're trying to work on keeping this stable while we extend back. So there's of course other exercises that you can do, but instead of just mindlessly kind of stretching out the front of the hip, you'll notice even some people will go from the low back. And it feels good because there is a hip flexor, a psoas that reaches back and attaches to your spine. Okay, so it feels good for a reason, but what we're looking for is that connection through the core, releasing this cheek. Okay, so we don't want to see the dimple in those Lulus, ladies. Okay, and we want that back side working. So give it a try and let's see how it goes.